Hello there, fellow tarot readers and watchers and listeners. I know it's an interesting topic, and today I am using my Tarot of Dreams cards. I do really like them, and if you like them, they are these ones here. They are very beautiful pictures. I'll just give them a quick shuffle. This is a reading, a general reading for the Easter weekend, so it is 2025. Can't even remember what date we're on now. It's the Wednesday before Easter anyway. So I'm going to pick, I will show you the cards as we go along. I'm going to pick some cards for the next week, generally for just general cards for, I was going to say the collective, but for everyone. Two. And that one's clearly wanting to come out. And 3. And 4. Oh, I don't have all the fancy equipment that some people have yet. And they can sort of bring a camera down and show the cards. So I'll just show them individually. So we have the Knight of Swords. So taking action. This one is about taking action. Knights take action. They go into battle. They do this, that and the other. But this one is about swords. So swords represent to me, they are about contracts, legal stuff. It could even be about surgery. Maybe somebody is having a surgery, or somebody you know has just been told they need to have a surgery. But they are also about words. Maybe somebody is creating something. Maybe you're creating something. And please do remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. If it resonates, great. Please do just give me a like. And if you would like to subscribe and follow along with me, that would be really good. If it doesn't resonate with you, please just leave it and pass along other way. But with this one, we are talking about taking action this next week, this next... I was going to say 12 days, but there's only 7 days in a week. This next week, this whole Easter weekend and the following days afterwards. So this is about taking action on a contract, maybe on a decision that you've got to make about either a contract or surgery or a legal issue. It could also be that you have been putting off doing, writing something, creating something. Swords are about words. So it could be that you're creating a course or a story or something. But if that's the case, now is the time to take action. We also have the Hanged Man. Now, I do actually quite like the Hanged Man because he sees things from a different perspective. And it may be that you've been stuck with this, whether it's a legal issue, whether it's a decision, or whether it's writing something. And it may be something, I want to say a eulogy. I don't know why that's just popped into my head. So maybe somebody's thinking that they've got to write a eulogy of some sort, and they've been stuck. So look at it from a different perspective. Whatever it is that's blocking you and stopping you right now, you need to turn it around and look at it from a different perspective. Maybe, there's this, that's just reminded me, when my children were younger, there used to be a cartoon series on TV called Recess, I think it was. And one of the characters was a little girl that used to get onto the apparatus and literally hang upside down. This is the Hanged Man. You need to look at it from a different perspective. And it may be that you need to physically go and stand in a different place to see the same thing. So look at things from a different perspective. And that would, to be fair, I would say that generally, if you were feeling stuck over something, go and look at it from a different angle. And the next card is this one now. This is a defeat card. In my opinion, it's a defeat card. It's feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. It's feeling like you're defeated. It's the nightmare card, or a nightmare card, or the worst nightmares, all the things you've been thinking about. You may feel that they're happening, but they may not have been happening in the way that you think. It may be something else entirely that actually this is bringing fruition to come to. So this is a time where you need to, I want to say, decide who your friends are, decide who are the people you need to have with you. Maybe you need to move forward and find some different friends. So we then have the Wheel of Fortune. So when we look at this in some respects is a end of and a letting go and finding new people, new tribes, an end of a situation in some ways. The battle is over. There's been defeat, or it feels like there's been defeat. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune right next to it. So the wheel has turned, but it also gives you space now for the wheel to start working in your favour. So maybe this, whatever it may be, is a blessing in disguise. Isn't that interesting? You know, something that we feel could be so terrible could actually turn out to be a blessing in disguise and work in your fortune, your favour. So if that is you, and this is resonating with you, please do take some time to rest, to step back, to think about things, to allow things to process, and then you'll allow space for the Wheel of Fortune to start doing its thing and bringing the things into you that actually you're meant to have, that are meant, destined for you in whatever way. And that again will also bring a new emotional start where you're feeling a lot calmer, you're feeling a lot better. This is the Ace of Cups. This is always, aces are new starts, new beginnings. But to have a new beginning, there needs to be an end of some sort. So, even though it might feel pants, I'm going to say, but I'm going to say the middle of the week, because the card is right in the middle of the 5 that I pulled. This one is right in the middle. So around about the middle of the week, or the middle of your week, whatever that may be, it may feel like, oh, nothing's going right, everything's going wrong, everything I've worked for has just been a total waste of time, giving up. You know what I'm talking about, the kind of thought processes we go through. And I'm just going to pull a few more cards for this for clarification. But what I'm saying is it may feel like that in that particular moment, and it may only be a short moment. It may not be something that lasts for, I don't know, weeks, months or whatever. It may just be somebody has, let's say for instance, if you're buying a house, that the vendors or the buyer has pulled out, and that will feel like, oh God, I've been stabbed in the back. I feel like everything's just not working. It's all against me. The battle I've fought so hard to get to this point, because, you know, buying a house is not necessarily easy peasy lemon squeezy. You've got to go through applying for a mortgage and all of that sort of thing. Oh, and this one's just popped out, literally flew out of my hands. That's really cool. So this follows on for the wheel, from the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Empress, another major arcana card. We've got 1, 2, 3 here, and this is birthing a new idea. Birthing, I mean, it could actually be a physical birth. So if you know somebody or have somebody in your sphere that is actually due to give birth, literally, then maybe the baby's going to appear. I'm not great on predicting babies, but this is generally at the birth of a new idea. It could be the birth of a baby, but look at all the fruitfulness down here. And look at the green. When we think of green, we think of money. So the Empress is bringing the fruitfulness. The fruitfulness, this is rolling in. Emotional stability, new start with emotions. You'll feel calmer, a lot better, more responsive, new ideas, new, I don't know, maybe new business for some people, new job, new things coming in. And let's, oh God, another one's just flying out. In fact, actually, I've just got 2 that have flown out. Okay, the Tower. But for all of that to come in, the Tower needs to be, bring its clearing out. Tower is about clearing out, about things moving along. So for the new things to come in, we need to clear out the clutter. So if you have clutter, and it may be that you have physical clutter. I mean, I'm looking at the other side of the screen and I've got clutter that needs clearing out. It may be mental clutter, but it needs clearing out for all of this to come in better and to come in strong. And there's judgment, so don't judge yourselves. I feel like some of you are very harshly judging yourselves on what you shoulda, coulda, woulda done. You know, hindsight's a wonderful thing. So if that is you, if you are judging yourself or you feel somebody else is judging you, please just let it go. I know that's not as easy, and I know some of you may not like that, but at the end of the day, we are all entitled to our own opinions. What makes it harder is when you take other people's opinions on board. There's only one opinion that matters, one judgment that matters really, unless it's, you're in the dock for something really serious like, I don't know, murder, let's say. I'm being extreme here. But the only judgment, the only opinion that matters is your own. In other words, with whatever it is that you're doing or that has gone on, that's been said, been done, if you are okay with it, if the way you reacted or responded, etc., you are okay and it feels like it was the right thing, that's the judgment that matters, your judgment. I'm going to pick on Doris, and I do apologise if there is a Doris watching. Doris is my go-to girl, and I kind of use her as an example for everything. So if Doris next door has a completely different opinion about the colour you've painted your front door, you've painted it a beautiful fuchsia pink or a red because you like those colours. But Doris is firmly a grey lady, and she doesn't like your front door, and she's moaning and twisting to everybody that listens. That's her opinion. At the big scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. You like your front door. If you're okay with your front door, the colour you've painted it, then there's nothing wrong. Do you see what I mean? So think about what I've said. I know this is only a really short reading. This is one of the first ones I've done on here, so it's just a short one. Bear with me till I get it absolutely right. It's something I'm working on. So if it resonates, please just do leave me a comment in the box. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's absolutely fine. Please just move on, and I hope you find something that does resonate with you. But if you'd like to know more, then I will be posting another one very soon. So take care, have a great day, have a lovely next week, and I do hope everything goes really well for you. But please do remember just to pop a little comment in the box if this resonates, or if you like it, please like, and if you'd like to subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if there's anybody else you think that would benefit or would enjoy these little recordings, then please share with them. In the meantime, I'll see you soon.